2016 Old Mutual Wealth Series underway. The unmistakable figure of Billy Vunipola. Ben Youngs scored 2 tries against the box. Redis Park. England's last tall there, Rudy Page. Little scrum half, 5'7". Forwards tower over here. What a big South African pack this is. Even more so with Alberts wearing 6, which is open side, of course, for South Africa. There's little Page. And Dutoy has played back row before. Giant Etzebeth trying to cause issues there, but England held him off. Mako Vunipola in magnificent form, just been named Premiership Player of the Month. But that, an early penalty for South. Won his 50th cap for his country on this ground here at the World Cup. And he started this match.
Really work England.
Captain Strauss going over the top, finding De Allende. That was good. England were expecting the big men to come into play. Missed them all out. Forward went the beast. Willem Alberts, so often the scourge of England. Pieter-Steph du Toit with the carry, then Page back to Lambie. Looks for the drop goal. And gets it. Another spike. Onto the tail this time and finding Courtney Lawes, Billy Vunipola. Oh, that's nice. From forward to Yarn. Brown outside. Johnny May back in the side. Is he back in the corner? He thinks so.
Billy Vunipola does a great job. Super ball. Billy Vunipola, the weight. Great decoys twice there. Daly with the second one. Brown's pass is okay. May's finish is exceptional. There's no doubt about the finish from Johnny May.
3 from 26 on that tour. And that takes England into the lead. Wonderful kick from Farrell. Page in there quickly.
Advantage green, huh?
And another penalty coming. But here's JP Pietersen first. Hand on it. It's bobbling around.
Forward green.
Must have gone forward off Pietersen. So referee Garcés will award yet another penalty for South Africa.
Step to me,
That was quite brilliant from the Springbok forwards. We said their line.
With conditions like this, maybe keep the ball in hand, keep playing the territory game pretty well, and when we're getting into into that red zone, scoring zone, we're getting the points. So hopefully we can continue taking the scoreboard over.
Let's see a bit of pressure. Hartley needs a good strike height to get 3 points.
Not sure anybody was.
That's why South Africa 15 metres from their own line do not put the pressure on and compete. I really don't.
And a combination that is reunited at international level. Pietersen, that slippy ball again, falls to forward. Lawes, it's on. Farrell, Daly. Johnny May out of the blocks. Combrink will know that May is on him, and there it is. Daly, Brown trying to play football with it, couldn't quite take it, but England got it down. Lawes with the follow-up.
John,
it's all a question
yes or no, can you check? Probably knock on by White.
of the knock-on. And it's a yes or no.
So I think his finger. The key is, does his finger touch it? Lawes gets it down. Here's the moment. Need to see that there's hands there, but is it a South African hand?
I'm not sure who's touched that.
I'd say, is it Lambie's hand that gets there?
I think it could well be. We will see maybe from here. Lambie gets the hand in.
Lambie's left hand, Mars, isn't it?
There the hands and torso of Courtney Lawes. who in his 50th cap has got an international try here.
I think he don't control the ball.
Courtney Law's much
Hablo con eso,
quicker than
es
Deal
lo-
Ende. That was very slow. Goes backwards off the left
Maybe
hand,
the
then it
green
hits the
hand of the
thigh
ball.
of Mike Brown, and his left thigh takes
Maybe
it
the
forward.
green hand.
Go again. The left hand of Lambie, South African fly half, it comes
You're going to see if the one's
the other side of the post, there, takes it back with Brown, doesn't touch that, Brown's thigh knocks it forward,
Maybe the green hand.
and then Deal Ende is just standing there and Laws beats him to it.
John, about the discussion with Glenn, what we saw on the big screen, we thought that the green hand pushed the ball from the English side. So for us, yeah. So do you have any reason why I cannot want to try?
There's no reason at all. Yeah, decision.
John Mason confirms. To Monsieur Garcés.
They have conceded penalties, they've had a few problems, the set piece, but they now have a handy lead against the box.
Might have been Daly straight in there. He's keen, he wants it. He is going for it. If this goes over, the perfect way for England to go into the changing room. He struck it really well, full of confidence, full of technique and skill. And May to show his speed again. Must have been such a frustrating time for Johnny May with that knee injury. But he's back. He's scoring again. Rob Shaw. Vunipola throws the dummy, and there it is for Youngs. Oh, Matador touch from Youngs, and there's George Ford. George Ford is away. Great patience from England. That is the composure and talent.
Carries in, he commits numbers, 1-2, there's another South African coming, 3 there. Now Ben Youngs has been threatening this all day. There's the dummy, it's an absolute beauty, and a great ball there to George Ford. But Mike Brown's the decoy. He's played this so many times and he's given it every time bar the once. Pulls it back to Ben Youngs, and Pieter-Steph du Toit just thinks, hang on, no, you're passing the ball. And once he's through, with George Ford coming up on his right shoulder, there's only one result. What a start for England, what a score for England.
Pace from Ford. As soon as he got it, you knew he was going to get it.
And then Youngs, superb.
Here's Farrell for 30 points to 9. There it is, gain line and well. Here goes Rob Shaw again.
Away, 6.
Chopping tackle,
you
he
saw the
does
ball.
not look tired. LaRue, but there might be a few men out here for Whiteley to stretch those athletic legs that we were talking about. Inside to Houston, and South Africa get one back. They needed a pick-me-up.
Whiteley, great pace.
Not that one. This one, next one.
This is the pass, that is forward.
I know. It's play on for me.
It's out of Fenter's
Okay.
hands. He flips that, and that goes clearly forward. That is forward.
We're proud with you. No great surprise there, but
Are you happy? Are you happy,
Yeah,
Reginald?
yeah. The
Look at
first
that.
picture for us. Look at this. The first picture is good. If you
Okay.
put the zoom on this, we cannot be sure. But the first picture that we saw on the big screen,
Yeah.
for us is fine.
Okay.
Try.
Try.
Joking.
there again, at least a double tackle, nearly 3.
No, no hands!
Andrew Strauss and Dan Cole tussling. Launchbury. Youngs, and he's done it again. They worked exactly the same move, and this time it's Farrell, not Ford. Ford can be the chaperone. It's 10 years since England beat South Africa, and this team are about to put an end.
Again, it's a quick ball from England. Little decoy again, and again it's poor old Peter Steph du Toit. Buys it. Oh, not for the second time, Peter. Yes, indeed. Youngs just straightens it. And whereas it's Ford the first time, it's his rival, mate, friend, from a lovely performance from Ben Youngs.
Schoolmate. And there's Farrell, and Hughes was there. And there goes du Toit. The determination there of Joseph. England do not want to let South Africa pass here, but they might. And Willie le Roux, right at the end, gets something for South Africa, but I'm not going to say something to shout about, because for them today only one word matters, and that is defeat.
At all, they've been well beaten by England. After the first 20 minutes, they've been outplayed. England a little bit slow to reorganise, in fact very slow to reorganise. Hooson, who's had an impact since he's come off the bench, scored one try, he's looked sharp, he just delays the pass really well, holds Marland Yard, and because of that, Yard can't get across. I just think England a little bit slow to get there. I don't think it's tiredness. If it is tiredness, Eddie Jones will be very disappointed after.
Crowd want the kick here from Combrick to go towards those posts quickly, so England get another chance, and it does go towards them and through them for 2 points. And
there is.
Never a bad thing though, if there's a lot of work to be done and you're winning by this margin. And here's Elliot Daly on the restart, try and give the Twickenham crowd what they want. Kerr, Farrell, Teo, he'll straighten. Kerr again, there's a lot of body to try and work through there, wearing green shirts, he did well. Kerr, George, last attack of the match that England have long since won. Here's Launchbury, the man of the match. He's pulled out of his grasp, no knock on. There's Farrell, Joseph. Talked about the England determination, but credit to South Africa here, they're pretty determined in defence and just grab something back. Not to change the result, but a tiny little morsel of pride.
What do you reckon the game is won? There's nothing other to do.
Play for the crowd is the call from the crowd. England a little bit more hard-nosed than that. But the bottom line is the Eddie Jones reign just cannot be put off stride. 10 out of 10 is achieved. A fourth win over Southern Hemisphere opposition. And England win by 37 to 21. It's a slightly new mix today, but the recipe basically very much the same. And it is victory over South Africa for the first time since 2006.
Flinty final decision there from
2016. Old Mutual Wealth Series underway. The unmistakable figure of Billy Vunipola. Ben Youngs scored 2 tries against the box. Ellis Park. England's last tall there, Rudy Page. Little scrum half, 5'7". Forwards tower over here. What a big South African pack this is. Even more so with Alberts wearing 6, which is open side, of course, for South Africa. There's little Page. And du Toit has played back row before. Giant Etzebeth trying to cause issues there, but England held him off. Mako Vunipola in magnificent form, just been named Premiership Player of the Month. But that, an early penalty for South Africa. Won his 50th cap. Laws with the follow-up.
John,
It's all a question
look on the check. Probably knock on by White.
of the knock-on. And it's a yes or no.
I think his finger, the key is, does his finger touch it? Laws gets it down. Here's the moment. need to see that there's hands there, but is it a South African hand?
I'm not sure who's touched that.
I'd say, is it Lambie's hand that gets there?
I think it could well be. We will see maybe from here. Lambie gets the hand in.
Lambie's left hand, Mars, isn't it?
Sorry, here.
There, the hands and torso of Courtney Lawes, who in his 50th cap has got an international try here.
I think he don't control the ball.
Courtney Lawes,
I'm looking at
on
it.
deal end there, that was very slow.
Offside.
Step to me,
That
Jerome,
was
step to
quite
me.
brilliant from the Springbok forwards. We said their line.
You know, with conditions like this, maybe keep the ball in hand, keep playing the territory game pretty well, and when we're getting into into that red zone, scoring zone, we're getting the points. So hopefully we can continue taking the scoreboard over.
Let's see a bit of pressure. Hartley needs a good strike height to get 3 points.
Not sure anybody was.
That's why South Africa, 15 metres from their own line, do not put the pressure on and compete. I really don't.
And a combination that is reunited at international level. Peterson, that slippy ball again, falls to Ford, Lawes, it's on. Farrell, Daly. Johnny May out of the blocks. Combrink will know that May is on him, and there it is. Daly, Brown trying to play football with it, couldn't quite take it, but then England got it down.
Billy Vunipola does a great job. Super ball, Billy Vunipola, the white, great decoys twice there. Daly with the second one. Brown's pass is okay. May's finish is exceptional. There's no doubt about the finish from Johnny May.
3 from 26 on that tour. And that takes England into the lead. Wonderful kick from Farrell. Page in there quickly.
Advantage green, huh?
And another penalty coming. But here's JP Peterson first. Hand on it, it's bobbling around.
Forward green,
Must have
forward
gone
green.
forward off Peterson, so referee Garcés will award yet another penalty for South Africa. For his country on this ground here at the World Cup. And he started this match.
Really work England.
Captain Strauss going over the top, finding De Allende. That was good. England were expecting the big men to come into play. Missed them all out. Forward went the beast. Willem Alberts, so often the scourge of England. Pieter-Steph du Toit with the carry, then Page back to Lambie. Looks for the drop goal. And gets it. Another spike. Onto the tail this time and finding Courtney Lawes, Billy Vunipola. Oh, that's nice. From Ford to Yarn. Brown outside. Johnny May back in the side. Is he back in the corner? He thinks so.